I'm here today with Jojo Treadwell. Thank you so much with
Thank
Stein
you.
Realty. Amazing to have you. And I wanted to bring you in really so you can share with the community about the importance of selling and what the process is. I know people that are like, where do I start? What's
Mm-hmm.
the steps I have to go through? Documents, so
To sell a house.
to sell the home and
Yeah.
what they need to do to list.
Yeah, sure.
If you can share about that.
I would love to, because that too, it's a number one, it's an overwhelming process. Number two, most people who want to sell a home have spoken to lots of folks, and many of those folks are not real estate agents, so they get all this information. It might not be accurate information. And with a market, markets go up and markets go down. And so there's always changes happening. And usually, you know, our sellers and their friends are hearing information that's kind of 6 months old. But I am looking at this every single day. And so I have, day to day, minute to minute information about what a home can sell for in this marketplace. So
Super important.
yes,
Yes.
absolutely. So when it comes time to sell, if you think you're ready to sell, it starts with reaching out to a real estate agent like myself who has sold homes in your area, who is the local expert on what your home can get in this marketplace, who's shopping for your home. Is this a neighborhood that we're seeing, lots of other homes for sale? It helps to start with someone you trust and someone you know. So when somebody calls me and says that they want to sell their house, I usually start by setting up an appointment where I can take a peek at the house for 15 minutes. Nobody needs to make me cookies or anything like that. And then I do
a little visit, right?
just a really quick pop in to see
Mhm.
the things that they've done to the home in recent years, flooring, kitchen, bathroom, things like that, paint. And before I go, I create what we call a comparative market analysis, CMA. And it pulls all of the listings in that area that have been active on the market or have sold in the last 6 months. So we can get a real clear idea of what houses with your bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage are selling for in your neighborhood in this marketplace.
Got it.
And then we sit down together and look at that information. We kind of compare all the pictures of those homes that we're seeing that have just sold or have just been listed, and we compare them to the things that are going on in your home, for example. We take a look at that, and based on that, we set a price. And I usually don't go to an appointment like this without a net sheet from our escrow officers that really show all of the taxes and fees and commissions and things that would be taken out of the sale of a home so that I can give you your bottom line net.
No surprises.
No
right?
surprises. Should not be surprises. Here's what you will net for this price so that you have a sense for is this what I thought it was going to be, and is this a good fit for me?
Well, I love the fact that you're upfront and that you share everything in the beginning,
Absolutely.
not at the end.
No surprises.
Yes.
That's not good for relationships.
So if I decide I want to use you, Jojo, to list my home, what would be the following steps? What's the process?
Yeah. So generally then I also give you some ideas of some things we can do to make your home more attractive to sell. Do we need to do any work in the house? Do we need to do some repairs? Could we use a fresh coat of paint? Is there anything we need to do outside to make the grass green, right? Because the next thing that I'm going to do when it's time to list the home is to bring my photographer over, and we're going to take really great pictures of your home. And what I generally recommend to people that are getting ready to put their house on the market is to declutter as much as they can.
Fun part,
right?
Yes.
So it might just mean wiping everything off the counters and the tabletops and boxing them up because you're moving anyway, and getting them in the garage or an extra bedroom so that we can take beautiful pictures to show how good your home looks in that way. And then we start marketing your property. And my team, my office, we have resources to market in hundreds and hundreds of ways, in traditional marketing ways, in social media. It involves me taking flyers around to all of your neighbors and knocking on their doors and introducing myself and letting them know that we're getting ready to sell a house in their neighborhood and that there might be some traffic on open house day, things like that. So we market and market and market the property. We take great pictures, and then I put a listing up on the MLS for real estate agents. And then together we create a plan. Are you comfortable with an open house? You want to go away for the weekend and let me just come in with my team and spend 2 days showing the home? Are you comfortable with a lockbox on your door so other real estate agents can bring their clients over routinely? We create a plan for showing the home. We put it on the market. We list it at the right price. And generally my suggestion is to list it a little lower than what we want. And the reason for that is that we want to bring in as many people as we can to see your beautiful home. Once they get in there, they're going to want it. But the more people that come in, the more chances we have to have multiple offers.
Love that system.
Yeah.
Okay. And then once the offers are pouring in,
as a seller, you have the right to know about everything. So as your real estate agent, we would set up a time to present the offers to you. I can either present them as I get them, or you can say, you know what, gather them all for a week, and I'd love to talk on Sunday night, right? And then I sit down and tell you everything. Not only the offers that they're making, but the terms that they're offering. Because people have different terms in terms of how many days will it take to close escrow? Is this a cash buyer or is it somebody with a loan? Are they willing to do an inspection quickly? Are they going to waive an inspection or another contingency? So all kinds of different terms might be written into those offers too, and I present all of them to you. And then we either accept one of them or we counteroffer a set of them, depending on what you're looking for in terms of their criteria.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
So having all the numbers together and sitting at the very end, as maybe if you had an open house, what offers came through. And then from there, you'd be negotiating for me? Or?
I would be. You would tell me, I want you to take the top 5 in terms of price, something like that. And I would counter those to all 5 people and say, and very transparently, we're telling them, you know what, 5 offers are back out as a counter offer. And they then know that they're kind of competing with other people and they're going to give us their highest and best, right? And then I will bring what I have back to you to make a decision. The nice thing as a seller is you don't have to accept any offer that you're not comfortable with, right? I will present them all to you, but you'll accept only what you're comfortable accepting.
Perfect. And once I do accept an offer, share that with the other buyer's agent. We will then close the next, what is the timing?
Then we open escrow. Okay. So it takes a offer and an acceptance and an earnest money deposit. So those buyers are going to have to put down a certain percentage of money for a good faith deposit. And then I just march down the hall at Keller Williams to our in-house escrow company, and we open escrow. And now we have another neutral third party who's taking documents, money, and helping us get through that process. And it can take about 30 days.
30 days-ish.
30 to 45 days, beginning to end.
While unpacking.
Yes. And it's
While
funny.
Unpacking my bags.
I am one of those agents. I'll help you pack. I'll help you take things to donations.
Yeah, that's important for people to know.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm a little different
Whether
in
if
that way.
they're senior, you'll be out there helping them assist.
I've done that.
Yes.
I had a woman who moved to Georgia and her kids were already there, and she had lived decades in this house. And she had some mobility issues too. So I really packed a lot of her things. I helped her with donations. I dragged things out to the curb. And Mitch, my team lead, will often say, Jojo, you're doing a little bit more than is required, but that's who I am.
Just you. Right.
I can't.
That's why people select Jojo.
I think so. That's what they say. She helped me pack.
Above and beyond.
I have.
And you being a people person in the community and what you're doing, it's important.
It's an honor, to me that somebody trusts me with this.
Right. Well, I appreciate all the information. And anything lastly you'd like to share, Jojo, to the community?
I think that what sets me apart is that I am somebody who takes very good care of the people in my world. And I have been told by the people that I've represented, whether it's a buyer side or a seller side, that they would use me again, that they would refer me to family and friends. And so I would definitely say that you'll be a family member or a friend of mine when this is over, because that's important to me to be a part of your life after this.
Doesn't go away.
No, realtor for life.
Realtor for life. Thank you, Jojo. I appreciate all the information.
Thank you, Roz.